of Muhammad Fakiruddin that this entire region that you see around me was called Krishna Kunj. In fact, it was said that it had been done to placate a Hindu saint. Years later, it has now become Kishanganj, the area within Simanchal district. In fact, this region is very interesting because of the Muslim population around here. Some estimates even say that it is 48 to 58% just in this region of Kishanganj. In 2020, the Mahagathbandhan almost had a clean sweep in the region. This time around, is it going to be any different? What are the factors of Asaduddin Owaisi's AIMIM and Prashant Kishore's Jan Swaraj going to be in the region? I'm Pratibha Chandran. You're watching Times Now's Election Yatra, the Bihar edition. Let's find out the answers.
देश ने माना है कि भारत में अगर कोई मुसलमान का लीडर है तो उसका नाम
Mr. Modi had become Prime Minister thrice not because of Asaduddin Owaisi, but it is very easy for them to blame a Muslim. We have been the victims of last 11 years of BJP's bulldozer, UAPA. How dare you call them Nawak Harams?
Today we are in Kishanganj district, an area that borders the state of West Bengal and one that has a distinct demographic equation that often sets it apart from the rest of the state. Kishanganj happens to be known for being the only tea-producing district in Bihar and also for its strategic location as part of the Chicken's Neck Corridor, one that connects India's northeastern states to the rest of the country. However, development remains a distant dream for the people of this district. As we headed to Kishanganj, what we found were dilapidated and bumpy roads, and the drive to Kishanganj is anything but comfortable. But while we had a tough ride on the way here, the NDA too has had a rough ride in 2020. So the Kishanganj region is where the BJP has not really been able to find anything at all. They've got 0% strike rate, and the AIMIM has really disrupted the formula for the Mahagathbandhan. So what is the impact going to be like for the AIMIM this time around? They've had many of their MLAs who have switched over to the RJD side. What's the difference it makes? Let's find out. In 2020, it was the AIMIM that came out on top in this district and the NDA drew a blank. However, both the MLAs have since shifted to the RJD. This time, the AIMIM is looking to improve upon that performance. And that's why Asaduddin Owaisi is pulling out all stops in his campaign here in Simanchal region. So we are in Bahadurganj, and this is where Owaisi is going to be holding a public rally shortly, and you can see people are walking all along the streets and headed to the direction. Now, Owaisi draws huge crowds when he is in Hyderabad. Is it going to be the same in Bihar as well? We're going to go there and see what's the impact that he is expecting. I can see a lot of vehicles as well that are stopped here, so it suggests that it is going to be crowded. It was expected to start at about 11. As we reach the rally, we see large crowds already assembled, eagerly waiting to listen to the AIMIM chief. While many dismissed Owaisi as a small player in Bihar's politics, he certainly seems to have drawn a lot of attention in Simanchal. In our campaign trail, we are in Kishanganj, which is in the Seemanchal area, and joining us today is the AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi. It's quite a fiery speech. We can see the crowds very excited. क्या इस बार पतंग उड़ने वाली है सीमांचल में?
इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह कोशिश चल रही है.
यहाँ पे in the Seemanchal region, how do you see AIMIM performing and with the crowds that you've been seeing in the campaign that has been?
So far the election campaign has been good. We'll have to increase the tempo more, work more harder. And the election doesn't end on the 9th, it ends on 11th, 5 p.m. So for that, everyone is geared up and there's quite a lot of expectation and hope. And hopefully it should be a very good result for MIM, not only in Seemanchal, but in other parts of Bihar where we are contesting.
But what happened in the talks with the Mahagathbandhan? You spoke about it here as well. What is the real story?
See, that is an old story now, but as you have asked me, there were a lot of intellectuals from Bihar, from Muslim community, who were religious scholars, doctors, professionals, who wanted that MIM should become part of that. And they had this false assumption that I was not interested. So I told my state party president, Mr. Akhtar Liman, that you write a letter based on what they say and tell them to draft a letter, we'll sign it. So we gave it to it. And then we wrote another letter when Tejasvi said I didn't get the letter. We said, okay, give us 6 seats. We already won 5 seats and we won a by-election in Kishanganj. We don't want a ministry also, we wrote in that. We want a Seemanchal Development Council and justice should be done to everyone in Bihar. But that was not accepted, so be it. It doesn't matter, every party has to take a decision. But we had, Akhtar Liman had written that to ensure that BJP and Nitish Kumar don't come back. But now it's too late in the day to even think about it. We have decided we are contesting on our own with the GD Alliance. Chandrasekhar Azad, Raman and Swami Prasad Maurya are part of the GD Alliance and we're working together.
Okay, so, but do you think that the Mahagathbandhan has made a mistake not having AIMIM with them?
No, I don't know. But, over and above that, they are committing more mistakes. So that it is for them to think over it.
But they are calling you the B team of the BJP. What would you
It's all nonsense, This is my third election which we are contesting in Seemanchal and Bihar area. Any right-thinking person, even having an IQ of 1 or 2, would tell you that Mr. Modi had become Prime Minister thrice not because of Asaduddin Owaisi, but because of the hopelessness and because of not giving a fight and not working concretely by these all these other so-called parties or contenders to lead the nation. It is for them, but the problem is they are so in love with themselves that they do not want to introspect. So it is very easy for them to blame a Muslim. Whereas we have been the victims of last 11 years of BJP's bulldozer, UAPA, laws, so-called love jihad and everything.
Okay, I want to ask you, we spoke to Shakil Ahmed ji, who is from the Congress CLP leader here. We have spoken to other leaders here who say that ओवैसी जी तो हैदराबाद से हैं, तो फिर वो यहाँ पे क्यों आ गए? उनका जो पॉलिटिक्स है ये उसके लिए धरती नहीं है.
So why should his party go anywhere in India? See, this is feudalism. This is Jagirdari mentality, which is what we call in Hindi Samantavad. So it is the arrogance of which is there in their mind comes on their tongue. What is this when you cannot come here? When your leaders can come from anywhere, why can't I come? My coming over here will strengthen India's democracy. My coming over here will ensure that injustice is eradicated. My coming over here, the whole purpose and intention, objective is that this Seemanchal is the most backward area, which is also a very strategic area for India. It should be developed. It cannot be underdeveloped. It cannot, you cannot just leave it like this. And then it is a great cause for me as far as Seemanchal is concerned.
What would you say to Pappu Yadav who took a dig saying ये हैदराबाद बिरयानी को सीमांचल की याद सिर्फ इलेक्शन के समय आती है?
Well, I don't know, याद तो उनको शायद घर में नहीं आ रही होगी किसी की, तो उनको घर में मोहब्बत नहीं मिल रही तो हमसे इश्क कर रहे हैं, तो क्या करेंगे? This is what I'm saying. These leaders are full of themselves. I would only say, please show some modesty, humbleness, because people are watching you. What you are saying shows your Jagirdari mentality, your feudalism, your Samantavad, that sense of, we are superior and the rest are our subjects. It will not work in India. They should learn. But unfortunately, you cannot teach someone who's arrogant and ignorant also.
But they say, why do you want to split the Muslim vote here? Because that is our vote bank. They've not said it, but they said you're splitting the Muslim vote.
I would request you that you please arrange a debate and call these buffoons and debate with me. For 5 minutes, they will not be able to debate with me. I'll come with facts and figures. Why have you lost third time in the general election? Who's responsible? Because you're not able to defeat BJP. I have just quoted you figures from 1960 to 2020. The SM elections which were held in Bihar, the Muslim population is 17%, only 8% Muslim MLAs got elected. Now please ask these people who are supposed to be the so-called torch bearers of everyone, why couldn't you get them elected as per their population? Did I come and stop you? No. So it's very easy for them to make all these nonsensical claims. It doesn't make any difference to me. I'm used to it now.
Have they been unfair to the Muslim community? Because when the deputy CM was also announced, and you also made a statement, you said, "Jab Malla ka beta deputy CM ban sakta hai."
Of course it is. You see, on the other side, BJP has not given a single Muslim ticket. JDU has given only 2, right? And then you have the Yadavas are 14%, and the ticket distribution is 36% for them. 17% get what? A lollipop. So where is this claim of social justice? Where is this talk of Mr. Modi, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas? And please don't forget that a union minister had the audacity to make this claim that Muslims are namak haram. I mean, what kind of statement is that? You have taken oath on the Indian Constitution. If people don't vote for you, that is their right. But how dare you call them namak haram? So he has completely given a message to 17% Muslims that he talks to them in this way.
But Tejasvi Yadav has said that if he comes, he will fight for Muslims. He will also get rid of the Waqf Act.
Now, please tell me, I don't know who's advising him. You know what he can do right now? If he comes into power with capital I and F, would he tell the Buddhists of Bihar and the world that the Bodh Gaya, the membership will only be limited to Buddhists? Because it's a state act, right? He can immediately at least make that claim. The act which has been passed by parliament can only be annulled if you remove Narendra Modi from power, have a new government, and even if that new government gives a commitment, or the Supreme Court gives a judgment against that act. That are the only two ways. But this is what is appeasement. हम कचरे के डब्बे में डाल दें. कैसे डालेंगे आप? I was a member of that committee. I have opposed that act tooth and nail. I have given a 128 pages Dyson report on all those 45 odd amendments. So a man who wants to be a CM cannot even differentiate between a central act and a state act. He can at least do by telling the people of Bihar that both Gaya he'll make a law and only Buddhists will become members. Please do it. Ask him. I challenge him to say that.
So after the conversation went on, did you try to reach out to either Rahul Gandhi or Tejasvi Yadav for the alliance?
See, RJD is the biggest party in the India Alliance. We have written letter. We have written letter to all the parties in India Alliance. Now it's an old story. We have moved ahead. We are fighting elections. So.
In fact, Tejasvi recently had said, जब आपकी बात हुई कि मुस्लिम सीएम क्यों नहीं बनता, उन्होंने कहा अरे छोड़िए उनकी बात, कुछ और बात कीजिए. उनको कोई जवाब देना चाहेंगे? He said अरे छोड़िए उनकी बात, dismissing AIMIM.
नहीं, आप ओवैसी को डिसमिस कर दीजिए, मगर जो 17% अल्पसंख्यक समाज है बिहार में, वो ये जानना चाहता है कि 15 साल आपके परिवार से 2 लोग मुख्यमंत्री रहे और 17% का मुख्यमंत्री क्यों नहीं हो सकता? आप दिल बड़ा करिए ना. ये कौन सी बात है कि आप ही करें? दिल बड़ा करिए, मुख्यमंत्री बनाइए, कोई बात नहीं है. आप अपनी पार्टी चलाइए, मगर आपका दिल छोटा है, दिल बड़ा नहीं है आपका. थैंक यू.
बस आखिरी में पूछना चाहूंगी, प्रशांत किशोर जी यहाँ पे हैं, उन्होंने भी 40-20 फॉर्मूला किया है. 40 मुस्लिम्स कैंडिडेट्स हैं उनके, क्या आपको उनको एक चैलेंज मानते हैं?
पहली मर्तबा लड़ रहे हैं इलेक्शन. हम लोग तो 11 साल से सीमांचल की धूल, गलियों में, नदी में, पानी में चलकर, कोविड के दौरान हमने कई सीमांचल और बिहार के लोगों को हैदराबाद से, मुंबई से भिजाया है. तो सीमांचल का विजन यही है कि नाइंसाफी खत्म हो। यहाँ से माने इन शॉर्ट अगर बताऊंगा तो एक ट्रेन की जरूरत है जो किशनगंज से दिल्ली, किशनगंज, अररिया जाती है। एक हाई स्पीड ट्रेन चाहिए, लोकोमोटिव का यूनिट चाहिए। यहाँ पर खरीदी का सेंटर चाहिए अररिया किशनगंज में। यहाँ पर एक कैंसर हॉस्पिटल चाहिए। यहाँ पर जो जमीन कटती है, जो कोसी का एम्बैंकमेंट के लिए 3000 करोड़ का हमारा डिमांड है, यहाँ पर ये 56% फ्लड प्रोन एरिया है किशनगंज। यहाँ पर आपको जानकर हैरत होगी, गवर्नमेंट का डेटा बोलता है कि पूरे बिहार में ज्यादा इन्फेंट मोर्टेलिटी मुसलमानों की है। सबसे ज्यादा जल्दी मरने वाले मुसलमान हैं। पॉवर्टी 50% गांव में मुसलमानों की है। तो ये सब चैलेंजेस हैं। अगर हम ये समझते हैं कि अगर यहाँ की जनता हमको, हमारे एमएलए को कामयाब करेगी तो हम इंशाल्लाह लड़कर उसको एड्रेस करके हल करने की कोशिश करेंगे।
प्रशांत कुमार नहीं कर पाएंगे कोई डेंट? प्रशांत
नहीं, अब मैं उनके लिए मैं क्या बोल सकता हूँ, वो बोले अपनी बात। हम तो अब यहाँ से आए हैं, आ रहे हैं और आते रहेंगे। वो अपनी बात कर, हम आपने मुझसे पूछा, मैं अपनी बात करूंगा।
Thank you so much for speaking to us. AIMIM MP Asaduddin Owaisi talking about the Seemanchal region and speaking to us, joining us here on Times Now's Election Yatra. The Mahagathbandhan may have rejected Owaisi's call for an alliance this time, but the alliance will certainly be wary of his threat. After all, in the 5 seats that the AIMIM won last time, the Mahagathbandhan candidate only ended up third best in most of these seats, with the NDA candidate polling ahead of them. Naturally, many would wonder whether Owaisi may affect their prospects of defeating the NDA. We're just meters away from where the rally took place of the AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi, where he spoke about change and he spoke about having a chief minister from the Seemanchal region, and he said that that is his vision for Bihar. Is that going to dent the votes of the Mahagathbandhan in this region where the BJP has had no standing at all? Let's find out. As we travel deeper into Kishanganj, we see how a large section of the population is dependent on agriculture for its livelihood. After all, Kishanganj is largely known for its agricultural sector and its diverse cultural landscape. So while we speak of the challenges in the Seemanchal region, one of the biggest challenge is the fact that this entire region, and Kishanganj in particular, is known to be very backward. And while this is strategically very, very important for the country, this is one region that has not seen the kind of development that it should have. What is going to change, and is it the identity politics that plays out here? What are the key challenges in this region? Let's find out. So here in Kishanganj, what is it that they expect from their netas? And will they back Owaisi once again as he looks to cement his position in Bihar's politics? Hot chicken pakoras on one side, hot tea on the other side. It's evening and we are in the Seemanchal region where people are waiting for their evening snacks. Let's talk about politics. Let's talk about what's important in the region. In just a few days from now, as the voting begins in the region, let's talk about what is it that the people of the region actually want here. भैया आप लोग यहाँ से हैं, अभी थोड़े दिनों में इलेक्शन होने वाला है, आपके लिए वोट करते समय क्या इम्पोर्टेंट रहेगा?
कांग्रेस।
कांग्रेस। आप लोग को भी वही लगता है? किसको सीएम देखना चाहेंगे यहाँ पे?
राहुल जी तेज भी है आपको, गठबंधन सरकार। जी मैम।
क्यों? अच्छा काम करते हैं?
अच्छा काम करते हैं, लोगों के लिए अच्छा सोचते हैं, नौकरी के लिए अच्छा सोचते हैं, सब किसी को नौकरी देना चाहते हैं। इस बार का रीजन ये है कि हम लोग गठबंधन महागठबंधन को वोट करना चाहते हैं हाथ छाप में।
तो इस सीमांचल रीजन में यहाँ पे जैसे किशनगंज है, इस पूरे रीजन में कौन सी पार्टी अच्छा काम करती है? किसको देखना चाहते हैं आप यहाँ पे और बिहार में?
महागठबंधन को।
महागठबंधन को, ऐसा क्यों?
अपना अपना अच्छा खासा लगता है महागठबंधन।
नीतीश जी ने अच्छा काम किया है? नीतीश
भी अच्छा काम किए हैं, लेकिन बट अभी के तौर पे हम लोग कांग्रेस को सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं, महागठबंधन को। जी।
तो आपको लगता है कि जैसे ओवैसी जी के साथ महागठबंधन ना जुड़ के उन्होंने कुछ गलती कर दी? उनको 6 सीटें चाहिए थी लेकिन उनको तेजस्वी जी ने मना कर दिया, तो उनको आपको लगता है महागठबंधन ने गलती कर दी? एमआईएम को भी साथ में ले लेना चाहिए था?
गलती तो नहीं किया उन्होंने गलती नहीं किया। हाँ। उनको पता था अगर इनको साथ करेंगे तो जो हमारे हिंदू वोटर्स है वो दूर हो जाएंगे, ठीक है, बीजेपी के साथ हो जाएंगे वो। अच्छा। इसलिए अच्छा किया कि ओवैसी जी को उसमें शामिल नहीं किया है।
अच्छा, तो बीजेपी का यहाँ पे कुछ है, उनका कोई चांस है यहाँ पे?
हाँ, थोड़ा बहुत तो चांस है ना, हिंदू वोट भी यहाँ है, थोड़ा बहुत तो मिलेगा ही उनको।
क्या आपको क्या लगता है कि यहाँ पे कौन अच्छा काम करता है, कौन आपको लगता है इस रीजन के लिए विकास करेगा? आप बताइए यहाँ पे आप
अभी तो बस आरजेडी और कांग्रेस का सरकार में सब जुटा हुआ है। हमें सरकार बनानी है, सरकार बनाने के बाद ही कुछ होगा, नहीं तो इधर उधर भटकने से तो बेकार। ये जो नीतीश कुमार की बात करें, ये तो पलटू राम है,
कहीं पे भी बदल जाएंगे,
कहीं भी बदल जाते हैं, तो इसका कोई भरोसा है जात का ना बात का।
यहाँ पे वोटिंग के लिए क्या मुद्दा रहेगा आपके लिए?
मुद्दा तो हमारे लिए वैसे ही रहेगा। सही,
ओवैसी
जी।
अच्छा काम करते हैं वो?
बहुत बढ़िया।
तो यहाँ पे बहुत लोग कह रहे हैं कि महागठबंधन को देखना चाहेंगे।
नहीं, देखना तो सबको चाहिए ना, वो जो अपना अपने चॉइस है, अपना चॉइस है ना। नहीं, हमको नहीं पसंद।
क्या पसंद है ओवैसी?
अवैसी को पसंद है हर जगह में।
क्या मतलब, क्या उन्होंने कहा है कि यहाँ पे क्या मुसलमान सीएम नहीं बन सकता है, वैसी बातें पसंद है? क्या बात?
नहीं, वो बहुत ही बात है उसका, ऐसे बात थोड़ी है।
सीमांचल में विकास आएगा,
हर जगह आएगा विकास उसका।
जब ओवैसी जी आएंगे
जी जी।
अच्छा, महागठबंधन में तेजस्वी जी पे विश्वास
नहीं, विश्वास नहीं।
नहीं विश्वास है। भैया यहाँ वोटिंग में क्या मुद्दा रहेगा आपके लिए?
अवश्य
ओवैसी अच्छा काम करते हैं वो?
करते हैं।
तो यहाँ कुछ लोगों ने कहा महागठबंधन और किसी को नहीं देखना चाहेंगे। आप ओवैसी को क्या सोच के आपको लगता है कि वो अच्छा काम करते हैं?
वो बोलने वाला आदमी है,
हाँ?
बोलने वाला आदमी।
बोलने वाला। तो तेजस्वी जी पे और गठबंधन पे विश्वास नहीं है? क्या नाराजगी है उन पर?
नाराज है बहुत,
क्यों?
पूरा तो कांग्रेस से ही किया वो सब।
अच्छा नहीं है कांग्रेस?
ना।
क्यों, क्या काम नहीं किया?
पूरा कांग्रेस से ही किया, वक्त हुआ है।
नहीं कर रहे कुछ?
हम तो चाय बेचा मोदी है।
हाँ, वही तो, आप तो चाय बेच रहे, आप बोल रहे, तो क्या मोदी जी पसंद? मोदी।
जी, बचपन से हम कांग्रेस को ही वोट दे रहे हैं।
अच्छा,
आज तक हम किसी को दिया ही नहीं है।
तो नीतीश जी तो अच्छा काम करे, आपने कहा।
कर दिया है तो कर दिया है, वो जब कर दिया है वो भाग गया तो भाग गया, जाने दो।
अच्छा,
अब कांग्रेस करेगा फिर काम।
अच्छा काम
हाँ,
करेगी।
बिल्कुल काम करेगा।
और ये ओवैसी जी की पार्टी?
अब वो पार्टी तो अभी आया है, वो लास्ट में
हाँ।
पीछे आया है।
हाँ।
पहले से तो हम बचपन से उसी को दे रहे हैं, कांग्रेस को ही दे रहे हैं।
तो आपको लगता है कि महागठबंधन को ओवैसी जी को भी साथ में ले लेना चाहिए था? जब वो
लेना चाहिए, ये भी अच्छा बात होगा अगर ले लेगा तो।
उन्होंने तो मना कर दिया ना।
मना कर दिया तो फिर अब बाद में देखे जाएगा, वो लोग उसका किस्मत है, लेता है नहीं लेता
आपका सपोर्ट नहीं रहेगा?
नहीं रहेगा, बिल्कुल।
चाहे कोई काम करे या ना करे, आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
मैम, मैं तो कहना चाहूंगा कि यहाँ के बेसिक जो मुद्दे हैं, रोजगार पर बात होनी चाहिए, शिक्षा पर बात होनी चाहिए, स्वास्थ्य पर बात होनी चाहिए। इन चीजों पे बात नहीं हो करके लोग कांग्रेस, बीजेपी, आरजेडी, एमआईएम, इन सब के झंडा उठाने में लोग लगे।
कौन लाएगा वो सब शिक्षा और जो डेवलप विकास की आप बात कर रहे हैं, कौन सी पार्टी यहाँ पे ला सकती है आपके
मैम,
हिसाब से?
लोगों को ये समझने की जरूरत है। अभी तीसरा विकल्प बन के प्रशांत किशोर जी आया है, जिन्होंने कहा है कि मुझे 5 साल के लिए मौका दीजिए, मैं करके दिखाऊंगा। क्योंकि इन सब मेरे चाचा या बाप के उम्र के सब लोग बैठे हुए यहाँ पे। मेरा सवाल है उनसे कि आप लोग जो कह रहे हैं कांग्रेस का झंडा उठाइए, बीजेपी का झंडा उठाइए, क्या इन लोगों ने कभी आपके बच्चों के लिए कभी तस्वीर बदली है? क्या कभी आपने अपने बच्चों को देख करके वोट दिया है? बिल्कुल नहीं। आप लोग सिर्फ कांग्रेस का, बीजेपी कह करके ही वोट दिया। कभी इस पर भी वोट दीजिए कि रोजगार पर क्या हुआ। क्यों आज हम लोग बॉम्बे जाते हैं तो बिहारी कह के मार के भगाया जाता है, दिल्ली जाते हैं तो कहता है बिहारी 100 बीमारी लेके आया। कभी इन पर भी आप लोग गौर करिए। प्रशांत किशोर कोई बुरा नहीं है, प्रशांत किशोर की आइडियोलॉजी को आप समझिए, वो गलत नहीं है, वो बहुत कुछ बारीकी से चीजों को देखा है।
So interestingly, it's divided. There were many there who said that we have always voted for the Congress, so we want the Mahagठबंधन to come in here. And there are some who say that OIC is also doing some good work. They say that Mahagठबंधन has been here for a long time. We want to see a change, and OIC has been speaking the language of the people here. While going here as well, many are talking about the Congress party. So this is a stronghold. Even while there was a complete wipeout against the Congress party in many regions across the country, Seemanchal was one region which was seen as their stronghold. Now with OIC being one factor, a little factor from Prashant Kishore as well, it's an interesting battle that's playing out. While Kishanganj has largely only elected Mahagठबंधन faces as their MLAs, the entry of OIC has certainly complicated matters for them. But with the region set to witness a four-way fight, one wonders whether Kishanganj will make up their minds to back the AIMIM or the RJD Congress. Could this split in votes also create an opportunity for the NDA to edge through? Only time will tell. So that's all we could pack for you in this edition of the bulletin. The 17% of Muslims across Bihar and over 46% in Simanchal are going to be the deciders on who they want to see in the Simanchal region. Is it going to be Mahagathbandhan, AIMIM, or will the BJP or the NDA also throw up a surprise there? We got you the answers from the ground. With video journalist Mohan Singh and Anil Arora, this is Pratibha for Times Now.